It's now day 29 of the government shutdown, and while paychecks are on pause, hunger is not. From the nation's capital to Pennsylvania, families are turning to food banks for help. And as our Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon reports, that includes federal workers who are bracing for yet another missed paycheck.
Hey baby, how are you?
Long lines at this food drive in Hyattsville, Maryland lead to fresh produce, milk, bread, and other necessities every Tuesday. It looks like any other food drive, but this one caters to a specific group of people.
These are the people you usually don't see in these lines, or they're usually helping out at events like this at local food banks. So to be on the other end of it is it's life-changing.
Shanice Childs works for the federal government, just like every other individual in line at one of the 5 capital area food bank distribution sites this week. Nearly 20% of all federal workers call the capital region home, and many are staring down a second missed paycheck they cannot afford to lose.
All resources have been exhausted.
The capital area food bank started hosting emergency distributions just 1 week after paychecks stopped.
We noticed that the lines were just, double what we had anticipated.
Over 300 families were served at each site last week, but this week, Capital Area Food Bank CEO Radha Mathia says there's a higher demand.
We brought even more food, so closer to 400 to 450 families can be served at each of these sites.
Mathia says it's all made possible with help from the USDA, local retailers, wholesalers, and generous donations.
We have had thousands of people send small checks, some send bigger checks, to be able to support their neighbors in need.
Even if the lawmakers don't have your back or they're not showing much concern, that the community will step up for you. So that makes me happy.
But if the shutdown drags on and more paychecks are missed, lines are expected to grow, as will uncertainty among federal workers like Childs.
You don't know what to expect. You don't know when it's going to end, and the bills are not stopping.
Cities and towns coast to coast are seeing the same thing. Communities stepping up and coming together to help feed each other when paychecks stop and when federal nutrition programs are set to run out of money in just a few days. Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, Erie News Now.